All right, everyone, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. Today, I'm here to talk about something that I saw in another YouTuber's video. I'm not sure how legit this is. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know. But that's why I asked the question. Am I wrong about NFLPAs? Am I wrong, meaning that, am I wrong in telling you guys that I'm buying up a lot of legits in the past? That's what I said at the time. Um, for future whatever plans Upland had for the game. Because what I heard from Upland was that they were gonna make it like a collections type thing and give you points, and those points that you have earned or whatever over purchasing all these different types of legits will put you in line to make you more eligible or make you able to purchase um, other types of legits before anyone else. So I don't know how true this is. It's just out there that there's a possibility that the NFLPA and Upland may be parting ways. I don't know how true this is. I'm going to keep repeating that point. I do not know how true this is. It's just something I heard. And I know I had made a video pertaining to purchasing even more legits. And you know, I've been talking, not really a lot, but I've been talking about Portal and how I'm looking forward to that beginning of those type of legits, the soccer legits, and how I was planning on buying a whole bunch of those as well. I'm not necessarily familiar with a lot of the players, but as it gets closer, when Upland do announce going to the city of Porto or anything to do with the soccer team, then I will kind of look into who the players are and so on and so forth, and make a decision on what legits to purchase, because it will be on I think a game to game basis. I hope Upland bring in some more teams. If this rumor is true about the NFLPA, they can bring in some soccer teams. Hopefully, they go F1. I'll be really looking forward to them. I don't care which team it is. Um, I pay close attention to F1. I haven't really gotten a chance to watch any of the race so far this season, but that's uh, another league that would be interesting if they did bring into Upland. But I don't know how true this is, so I'm just bringing it out there because the one source is the only source. He's a YouTuber. He doesn't really put out a lot of content recently. He said he had put out over 200 pieces on Upland, but maybe that was before. He must have deleted all that content off his YouTube page. And he's selling a lot of his properties right now. He's coming out of the game because he says he needs money. I don't know. It's kind of weird that you kind of put out that information and then say you're coming out of the game. So I don't know. Wouldn't better if you had made put it in two videos or something like that to talk about that side. But that's the rumor that's out there. We will have to wait and see what really happens when that comes about. And what? Hold on there. Upland for Life got some news for me. Did you hear about Sheba being fired or let go earlier today from Upland? No, what happened? Like, you know what's so funny? When she was doing that, I thought, okay, that's good. There's gonna be someone from the Upland team that's out there doing, interviewing and stuff like that. But it didn't really go too far. Like, it seemed as if there was one person that got interviewed, and then every so often after that, like, I'm not on Twitch, so I wouldn't pay attention to the Twitch shows. Uh, Upland isn't saying anything. What? Yeah, but she was doing the shows and she was interviewing people, and then it kind of got postponed for a couple of weeks, and then I thought I saw recently where it was back on, and now you're telling me this news. See, there's so many things happening right now. Like I would wonder why they would let her go if they did let her go, but I don't know. I don't want to say too much and get her into any more harsh things from him. Well, I don't know. It's just a rumor, right? Like I wasn't expecting to report more than one rumor, but to hear that she may have. Yes, I saw a text from her to someone where they posted it and it was deleted minutes later. Oh, okay. Then you know what? It's just a wait and see because that's interesting. I didn't know. I don't know about that situation with her, but I find like a lot of the you would say, what would you call them? Not really YouTubers, but the people who are supposed to be on social media, except for X1 the gamer. They don't really do too much stuff. Like they're not out there. I think there's more YouTubers like myself who come out and put out content on Upland. Upland doesn't have a content or a marketing team in the sense where they come out and they interact with the players of the game, and I thought that's what she was doing and that's what was going to happen. They would eventually make their rounds through all the YouTubers maybe, but I don't know what happened. That's quite interesting because like I don't know much about her. Like I've only seen a few things here and there and heard the name before, but never um What? She was kicked from the Discord. Oh man, Upline for life. I gotta get some way to contact you because you have something that I never saw coming, and it's good that I started this episode off with possible rumors. Wow, and here's another one. Shiva Verse is out of Upland. Wow, could have been fired, could have been let go. Who knows? It's just out there. We just have to wait and see. We'll see if she comes out with any more videos. Let me see if I can find her. Shiba Versary. Oh no, no, it's only. Let's go. Let me check online for Upland because that would be kind of sudden though. Like for them to just get rid of her like that. Yeah, here we go. Power Hour. Yeah, so her last one was 3 weeks ago. I saw that one. That was the first one that I've seen, and I haven't seen anything else much. I thought they were going to continue doing that, but I guess not. Um, what happened there? Yeah, very sudden. Yeah, that is very sudden, and I wonder what happened for them to get rid of her. Maybe she wasn't putting out enough content. What's going on? Like that's one thing about Upland. Yeah. It could have been it could have been any type of reasons, but I thought she was more on like not necessarily marketing side, but on the side where to get to know the Upland community and put out content on the Upland community and all the players that are in the game. I thought she was going to make her round through all the YouTubers, like I said earlier, but her show kept on being postponed, or it would come on and it wouldn't, and so on and so forth. So this is interesting news today, guys. That Shibaverse is no longer with Upland. Um, I'm just gonna wait around and see if I can find anything else about that. Wow, that is some news. Thanks for that, Everyday Upland. Wow, that is some news that she's out. But yeah, all in all, guys, back to this NFLPA thing. I'm wondering if I was wrong about it. If these rumors are true that the NFLPA is done with Upland, that would be quite interesting. Upland has kind of already moved on and signed with Porto, a soccer team in Portugal. So we'll see if Upland adds any new, I would say, legits, like new leagues or new teams, it would be nice if F1 is that, or NASCAR, or some sort of racing, because racing is popular in the game. So we can make skins for those, possibly have a collaboration where we make the skins to put on. Yeah, hold on one second there. Let's see what this. I should have taken a screenshot, but I didn't think about it at the time. I'm waiting for the connections for legit. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I saw today, and I've been trying to find that video again that Upland put up, where they're passing the soccer ball around, talking about August 6th, I think it was, um, with legits for soccer. So I've been trying to find that video. It's one thing I don't like about Instagram is, like, I go on Instagram, and as I go on there, it resets my feed. It doesn't let me see what is there. It just resets, and that thing, who knows where it goes, if it's at the top or the bottom or somewhere in my feed. I don't find it again, but I have to try and find that video of them promoting soccer, and that's coming. Yeah, that was on Instagram. Yeah, yeah, that was coming next, and that's the thing, right? So they put that on Instagram, right? So I couldn't find it again. I checked Twitter, I didn't see it. I checked their website, I didn't see it. Yeah, just let me see if I go to their I think that was an ad, so I don't know if that was a post, or let me check quickly. Okay, my new post upload. Okay, okay. So it is on their page. All right. At the time, I guess I didn't check properly, but yeah, it's the first video. So I saw it. Yeah, but it's just so weird. I was looking for it on the feed and I couldn't find it. So, but yeah, so I have to watch it again, because it just went by so quickly. I want to see if Sheba Verse is in this video actually. Let me just click on it right now. Okay. No. Let's see. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. There she is. Okay, so she is in that video, and that video was put out a day ago. So I'm gonna check underneath the comments because there's about 12 comments here. I don't see any mention of her. Okay, so yeah, so we don't know. We'll see if she's really gone. um, and we'll just have to go from there, right? So let's move on to my structure. I finally completed my structure here in Queens. This is in the Creedmoor node. The Creedmoor node is built up. There's a lot of structures everywhere. A lot of the structures that are empty are members of the node. They just have multiple locations, and I guess they haven't really gotten to build fully yet. But all the along the track, there's multiple homes, especially down here. This is my structure here. It was just completed earlier today. I was so happy. It took a while, but now it's done. um, I still have to go in on the Discord to see what's new and exciting there, but I still have two more structures. This is a part of the racetrack, if I remember correctly. So I still have to build on these two properties here, but I will be in need of support from either you guys. You guys can help me when I start, not right now, but later on, to help me build my structure here. I will be buying more Spark in the future to try to see if I can build a lot faster. So it's going to be something that I'm really looking forward to. Um, yeah, it's just a matter of time, anyways, before anything can be really get started. But right now, I'm working on something else. So once that's gonna take some time to finish. This is why I have to buy more Spark. I think I will buy at least two, maybe three more Spark, and then I should be able to either finish what I've just started in another city um, quickly, or I'll just put all three Spark on those other two properties that I have in the Creedmoor node. I know I'll be building one at a time, so most likely I'll be building this one here because it's right at the very corner. When ornaments come out and say we're able to put ornaments on top here, I'll be able to use this as a part of maybe advertising or something if the track goes down this way and goes this way and goes up that way. Anywho, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not until Halloween before any talk about racing or anything in the Queensmore node, Creedmoor node. So, it's just gonna be a matter of time. You just wait. We're like what? We're like August, September, October. It'll be I'm 3 months away from being a year in the game, which is quite awesome. I'm building up to that point I said I wanted to get to, where I want to be in the game a year before I really start to sell any properties. And with now Upland going international, the collections I think are coming out tomorrow. I spent some UPEX already, so I won't be able to really get in on Rio if prices really drop really low, but that's okay. I have another strategy that I'm working on right now. I eventually will put out videos on some of the things that I'm working on right now, but for now, I just need to get some more spark. Yeah, so you got one spark now. Yeah, I'm still stuck at like two and a half almost. I need to get to at least five, I believe, in order to really be able to start complete some of these structures a lot faster. I'm hoping that I can get. My goal is to get a structure done per week, so at least I'll be able to do 52 structures a year, and I think that's a pretty good rate to be building at. That's quite fast actually, and I think that will be about what, 8 minimum um Spark to get that done. So over the next few months, I will be adding Spark on a regular basis and trying my best to build a lot faster. I don't think I'll be building any factories at any in the time in the near future, but that's something I would like to build. I will be building structures that I may turn into meta ventures. So it's going to be interesting to see um, where I'm going to do it. I have some ideas already. I've already started to build in a city where there's already a meta venture, but what I'm trying to do with that one is maybe get the guy. There's another guy that right beside me who has a meta venture. And I don't really want to put one right there, but maybe he'll be able to take my property off of me and use it as a meta venture because it's more of a modern style homes. I don't really plan on building any more of the old style structures that Upland have. They've brought in new structures now, so I plan to spend a lot of my a lot of my spark on building those new structures. I really like the design of those, and I hope Upland continues to add new structure designs into the game, so all the cities have, similar look or similar styles and newer structures that will work very well. I know each city and so on and so forth has, very similar. They all are different, but within each city they have a similar style, which is cool. And I like that idea to differentiate each neighborhood by the different type of structures, because some type of structures that are built in different parts of the world or different states look different from other places. Yeah, so yes, the Rio collection's coming at 5 a.m. Pacific time, and for me that is 8 a.m. So I will keep an eye on it, but I don't have a lot of upics right now to really buy anything unless it goes down to almost the floor, which I don't think will happen. But you never know. In this game, it's quite interesting sometimes in some of the things that happen here. So yeah, yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So yeah, and it's a Las Vegas tomorrow. Get in, guys. You don't really have to fly out to Vegas to take part because the city's already sold out. So all you have to do is just hover over the city and hit this little house over here in the corner, right here in this corner, and you'll be able to see what floor it is, and you can just buy that way, or you can go pick your neighborhood where you want to be and just pick up as many properties as you can there. Right now, I'm still in Kansas City. Just looking for deals, looking to buy and hold, trying to build my yield up to that 100,000 UPIX mark. That will help me. Two things that will help me to do start doing even better in this game is getting my yield up to at least 100K, as well as adding more spark so I can build more structures. I have some nice large properties, and I have other properties that can take an apartment building. I have quite a bit of those, so I will be building quite a bit of apartment buildings and stuff like that. So definitely will be needing Spark for it. Yeah, so I will be buying Spark, and if there's anyone that would like to contribute to any one of my new builds, I will let you know once those builds have started. I will ask and give you guys the address, and you guys can just stake some spark on there for me and help me build up these structures quite quickly, because that will be very helpful. Yeah, so treasure hunting and doing that tomorrow also if you want to do that. The treasure hunting, yes, I did hear about the treasure hunting in whatever city, right? So if it's in Chicago, let me zoom out here and go to Chicago. I don't really have that much properties spread all over Chicago. I just have like 11 properties. So I don't know. I don't know about any of these treasure hunting things. Like the way they're doing it, they're going, I guess, by city and not all throughout Upland. So I don't really know. I only have one treasure map, and I started when I just started the game, and it was in Cleveland. So a lot of treasure, a lot of little spots, but it's a lot of big gaps in between. But that's the closest thing I have to a treasure map. Everywhere else, a lot of my purchases are all concentrated in one area or half of the map. Like for example, here in Detroit, where majority of my purchases is just one side, right? So it's not like I'm able to really right now expand out and buy in other areas because the price of things have gone up a lot. You don't think? But Cleveland? I don't think Cleveland, Queens is a treasure hunt, but I think Cleveland is. Yeah, well, we'll see if Cleveland is close. This is why I stay in Kansas because it's a lot easier for me to get to a lot of different places quite quickly. So like I used to spend a lot of time out in Queens, and to get to like Chicago or even Detroit is a whole long way. So once I'm here in Kansas, I'm like almost in the middle, almost in the middle. I can get to Las Vegas for cheap. I can get to LA and San Francisco and LA for cheap, and get anywhere in the east or the south. That's why I kind of like the middle here of of Kansas City, because I'll be easily flexible to move in any direction without it costing me a whole lot. And I don't think there is. Yeah, there's a train station here. I'm not sure how far. I think I flew the last time. The last time I left Kansas is when I was trying to get to Rio, not realizing that there were international plane terminals, and I at the time they didn't have them as yellow when I was looking. I think everything must have sold out for that day when I started looking, and it was not until like midnight before the other international travel was open. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm a little tired. It's been a long weekend. It's a long weekend here for us here, so I'm still trying to recover. I was exhausted today, and just a long day, long weekend. But I'll be back. I'm back on this now, this horse for at least another month or less because I have a couple more things that I have to do on the weekends. So, and actually, maybe traveling again. So, so yeah, guys. Like I know I'm supposed to be doing everyday upland every day, but summertime is really family time, and I have a family, so I gotta pay a lot of attention there. Um, yeah, so yeah, Rio sold out pretty fast. All right, one thing I like about how Rio sold out pretty fast. Once again, I missed the very beginning part of Upland where cities used to sell out. I've started around the time where they had small cities and they never sold out. They opened other cities, those didn't really sell out, and so on and so forth. They stayed um, open for a while, and then slowly but surely some of them got sold out. And yeah, I missed out completely on Rio. Rio was a great opportunity for me. I could have gone in there with like 120,000 upics, which is what I was gonna do, and just bought a whole bunch of different stuff for super cheap and just flipped them right away, and I would have made a killing. But I wasn't able to do that because I was in transition from one country to another. So I was not in transition, in transit. So because of that, I wasn't able to really take advantage of that situation. So yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. The properties were really cheap. Like I was on the airplane at the time when the minting started, and the first issue I had was that I had to accept that verification text before I did anything else. And because I was just on internet and no mobile connection, right? I wasn't able to receive that at all. So I missed out there. I could have jumped in because I was on like the little park. Like let me show you the little island here in Brazil, right? I was like, where am I? I was out here, right? This is around the area, and I was gonna go somewhere in here and just mint as much as I could because the prices were pretty good. I don't remember what they were at the time, but I could have minted a ton of stuff, right? And I never did. So 11,000, and I'm telling you, I think it was like 2 or 3 thousand upics. Like, so if I were able to do that, I could have bought maybe 20 to 33 or 34 properties and sold those all for double and made 200, 300,000 upics on top of what I put into the game, right? That was the opportunity there. I missed it because I was in transit from one country to the next, so I wasn't able to purchase anything at all. I kind of wish my flight got delayed. If it had gotten delayed, that would have given me like a half hour where I would have been able to what's it called? I would have been able to purchase some properties. But anyways, guys, I gotta get off because I have to take this phone call. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I have to check out more of those rumors to see what really happens. But yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Everyday Upland. If you like the content, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Share. and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Upland for life. See you tomorrow. Bye.